We know you're the director of post-SCD trial. Could you please share some initial finding with us?
The PAUSE SAD trial is the Pan-Asia US prevention of sudden cardiac death trial. It's actually the first catheter ablation trial for VT conducted in exclusively Asian population. And we've engaged the group here in Taipei, also Korea, Japan, and 5 other institutions that are experiencing complex ablation in China. So it's a landmark study in the sense that it's the first one, and we're examining at 2 years mortality, cardiovascular rehospitalizations, and VT recurrence. It's like the SMASH VT of China, and that's why it's been exciting to really collaborate with all the Asian physicians that are very hungry to do more VT in a whole market here that we don't fully understand the impact of ICDs and ablation in Asia. It's also the only VT ablation trial to date that encourages epicardial and is enrolling exclusively non-ischemic cardiomyopathy patients, and those patients have traditionally been shown to not have as much benefit from ICD. And because of the underpenetration of defibrillator in Asia, there's actually a control registry where patients that refuse ICD can be followed by looking at their response to ablation without background ICD therapy. So we're really excited. I can't share with you the results. The University of Chicago is the study coordinating site, and we haven't looked at the data yet, but I can tell you that we've enrolled 104 out of 120. So hopefully we'll be completing PAUSE very soon.
High-density mapping plays more and more role in arrhythmia catheter ablation in the recent years. Would you please share with us your experience and opinion about the pros and cons of high-density mapping?
I think it's quite obvious that we're super fans of high-density or high-resolution mapping. All the way back to 2007, 2008, we had a healthy skepticism of using multi-electrodes to delineate a substrate. And I think there's still a lot of those that still feel more comfortable with point-by-point mapping. But I think for the younger EP generation that's up and coming now, with all 3 commercially available platforms, Cardo, Navix, and then now Rhythmia, there's been an explosion of multi-electrode software with annotated mapping. So I think it's a road of high resolution that we can't go back on. It's like looking at 4K ultra high def television and comparing that to 1980s tube television. So there's no comparison. I don't think we have much data to suggest that the success rates are higher when you use high resolution mapping, but we do know it's faster, and we can make more important mechanistic observations and understand circuits and understand the relationship of structure and function a little bit better with multi-electrode mapping. Also, the threshold to remap is a lot less with multi-electrode tools. So we certainly love high-density mapping, and coming from the evolution of point-by-point to then trying to validate the accuracy, we feel very comfortable with the accuracy as well. And I think that the best is yet to come with understanding mechanisms with high-density mapping.